Hello, good evening. Lately, I've been failing quite a bit, and there's two different big things that I noticed. The first thing is that it's much better to do a bad job than to not do anything at all. Like, it doesn't matter how bad your performance is, how clueless you are, just always do it. Like, even this video, even saying like all the time, immediately irritates me, but it's fine. Every mistake is literally a learning opportunity. And at the start, you're gonna be shit anyway, so don't think about quality, just think about the baseline of quantity. It's gonna be much more useful to establish something as a habit for yourself than to think like, oh, I gotta make a good video, I gotta just waste energy thinking about quality, when really you want to do it every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Or rather, this is the second thing. Throughout the last like 18, 24 months, I've spent 80% of the money I made from my day job on courses, on online education, on communities, on advice. And it honestly hasn't done very much. That's how I feel. Most changes just come from me. And just again, in the last week or 10 days, whatever it is, I noticed that again. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. I need to follow my own path. And other people's advice is only so useful. And by so useful, I mean a little bit useful. It's much more effective to get advice on how to do. For example, I joined a marketing community, like a marketing business building community, I guess. And they were very good at giving you advice how to build exactly that. But my problem was not that I wanted to build that, but that I wanted to build the skills to build a business in general. And for as much as I wanted to build this business with their help, it wasn't good enough to actually help me get there. Like I wasn't good enough somehow. I wasn't taking the actions I needed to take if I wanted to actually do that. And you only know that when you're actually doing the stuff. So do the stuff, and when you're doing the stuff and you hit a roadblock, that's when you get advice. Don't bother getting advice and it's starting out. If you're doing something and you want advice for it, then sure, get advice for a specific thing, but don't just get blanket advice, blanket foundations, blanket guides on how to do things. It's just like with school. Everybody feels like the general education in school is completely useless because it's so broad, and you don't really use that once you're an adult. But you remember the stuff that's practical for your life. Or once you're out of school and you are learning something specific, you suddenly remember when it was a lesson on something specific because it's actually related to you. And it's the same with getting advice on how to work on your life. If you go to someone, go to an expert on a specific problem. so they can help you with the specific problem. Or you realize that the specific problem you thought you had, you don't actually have. And then you can, well, see what your other issues are. But yeah, do it. No matter how bad it is, just do it. And don't think about, no, do it, and regardless of what people say in general or think or how they work, you need to find your way. Maybe your way is the same as someone else's way, but I know for myself, after not just 2 years, but after paying for 2 years and before that, trying stuff for, I want to say for free, but on my own, my way is my way. I can get some help from people with specific problems, but my way is my way. And I need other people to buzz off and leave me alone. And I need to be confident that I'm doing all right. Like I'm on a track. I'll hit my targets. I just need to keep going. And when I hit specific problems I can't solve, that's when I get advice. But otherwise, there's no point in asking for advice anymore. Just do it. Do it, do it, do it. That's what I need to do. And it's probably the same for you too.